Hi, this is Miriam Spritzer with Harper's Bazaar and Still the Look, both from Brazil. Tiana, what a pleasure to meet you. I am such a
Hi,
huge fan of your
Miriam.
work.
Thank you.
And
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just thinking today as I was preparing for this interview how you kind of steal the scene every time you're on screen. And I was trying to think, as you've done music, you've done kind of everything in the performing arts world. So I wanted to know, how did that prepare you to take on this role that is so physical, but also so intense with the drama as well?
I think, having an opportunity like this was one of them things where it's like, baby, this is everything you prayed for. This is everything you asked for. It's everything you shed a tear for. Like, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, imagine just like being on that sideline, waiting your turn. When it's finally your turn and you rip the breakaway pants off and you go on that court, what you doing? You going for every single shot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. It was goal time. It was work time. I had the opportunity to be amongst all these legends. So I had legends to make proud, legends to impress, and a director that is just a GOAT and it's just so amazing. I also had a student to be. I was a student and I was a sponge and I just wanted to soak everything up and I wanted to learn all about making people proud, you know?
Absolutely. And that's something that it's so huge. It was one huge name after, including yours, but it was just a abundance of talent, including the director as well. What are you taking from this experience that you're going to now apply to your life or even to your performances in films coming up and other projects?
Oh my God. Honestly, gearing up gearing up to direct my first feature film, like coming from Paul Thomas Anderson is really a blessing and just goes to show how God's timing is the best timing. Because what are the odds that this is all happening at the same time? I get to walk into this set and know how to actually navigate it and know how to put my heart in it and just his gentle leadership and how he is in a battlefield with you, even though he is the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like I just admire it so much and it's just inspired me so much as a director and how I will navigate my sets, in the future.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things that I find so iconic of your character, and even when we see you in person, is the fashion element, right? Like clothes do tell a story. So I wanted to know on both sides, like how does costume help you develop your character, but also how does fashion help you support yourself when you're going through these press days and red carpets and all these activities that you're selling a product, but at the same time, you still have to be yourself. So how does
No,
fashion play that role?
I think, fashion is what wake you up. I love to play in clothes. I love to get dressed. I think that makes it fun to get up and say, okay, cool. Another day at work, another good fit, one garment after another, and I'm just always excited to put it on and represent myself and represent the movie and represent my peers and that's what it's all about. And again, like this is all coming with everything I've ever prayed for. So it's not an ounce of complaining. I get up and I'm surrounded by love and an amazing support system with my WB family and just with the whole one battle after another family and the village, and it makes it easy again when you are a warrior of this. I'm a warrior of PTA. I'm a warrior of one battle after another. You wake up and understand what the bigger picture is, and that's my job is to be present, not just on screen, but when it's time to do the work to promote what you want people to see on that screen.
Absolutely, and we see that one shot after the other, basically every time we see you. Now, one of this interview is for an outlet called Steal the Look. So we would always like to know, what did you keep from the set or costumes? Do you usually keep souvenirs, and what did you keep from this?
You know what's crazy is I was so excited for this because I love military wear. So it was actually dope because me and Colleen, like I was bringing like some of my own stuff as well. And she was bringing a whole bunch of cool stuff and like we were like trading some stuff. So that was super dope because a lot of stuff that Perfidia had, I actually already had just sitting in my closet as well because I literally love like military wear, especially the vintage military wear. So it was fun swapping clothes and switching out and stuff like that for sure.
Well, it was great to watch. And again, so amazing to watch your performance as well. Congratulations to everything that's happening for you this year. It's so great to see this finally happening to you.
Well, thank you, my love. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
You.